Are you looking for the best drones? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best drones on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. DJI Air 2S. DJI's new Air 2S, September 10th, Wired recommends, is our top pick. It strikes the best balance between size, weight, image quality, intelligent features, and price. Its camera isn't quite as nice as the Mavic 2 Pro's, see below, which has a variable aperture for more flexible shooting in sunny conditions, but adding neutral density filters to the Air 2S can help make up for the lack of aperture control. The Air 2S is light enough, 1.3 pounds, to bring on a hike yet powerful enough to fly even in light winds, and it can stay airborne for half an hour. It features an improved collision avoidance system that should keep you out of trouble even when around trees. And the new 1-inch 20-megapixel sensor captures the beauty of the scene in stunning 5K video footage or 20-megapixel still photos. Number 2. DJI Mini 3 Pro. DJI's original Mavic Mini was a tiny, underpowered thing with a small sensor and very basic features. This third iteration, which gains the word Pro in the name, is anything but basic. The Mini 3 Pro uses a 1/1.3-inch sensor that's capable of 4K/60p video and 12.1 megapixel raw images. There's also a 48 megapixel option, though you lose some camera features in this mode. On the front of the drone, there's a new faster f/1.7 lens. The Mini 3 Pro also packs in 3-direction obstacle avoidance and a gimbal that shoots vertically, and it still manages to weigh in at less than 250 grams. That number is important, because in most jurisdictions, a drone under 250 grams doesn't need to be registered. Be sure to see to check your local laws. The Mini 3 Pro is a joy to fly, and it can stay in the air for an amazing 45 minutes on a single charge using the extended battery. I got around 32 minutes with the standard battery. It flies very well and is surprisingly good at maneuvering in the wind. The only downside to the Mini 3 is that the price has jumped up from the Mini 2. I think the higher price is justified given the new features, but I've left the Mini 2 below as a budget pick since, at least for now, DJI is still selling it. Number 3. DJI Mini 2. The Mavic Air 2S has great collision avoidance tech, but it's pricey. Even the new Mini 3 Pro is $750. For a more affordable option, DJI's Mini 2, August 10th, Wired recommends, is the way to go. It flies nearly as well as its larger siblings, though wind gusts that wouldn't faze bigger drones like the Mavic 2 Pro will ground the Mini. The lack of collision avoidance sensors makes it a better choice for more experienced flyers. Despite those caveats, the Mini 2 is still a great entry-level drone. It's fun to fly, shoots 4K video, and packs up smaller than many smartphones. That last bit is key, because the best drone is the one you actually bring with you. At a mere 249 grams, it's easy to take the Mini 2 everywhere, and you don't need to register it with the Federal Aviation Administration. Number 4. AutoEvolite Plus. If you want to stay aloft as long as possible, the EvoLite Plus 7/10 Wired recommends is your best bet. Its massive battery manages a 40-minute flight time, and the extra weight makes it more stable in wind, though slightly more sluggish, but not terribly so. The EvoLite Plus has a fantastic camera with variable aperture controls, a 1-inch sensor, and night mode for capturing better low-light images. The controller looks like an Xbox controller, which is fine, but it lacks any storage space for the removable joysticks like you get with DJI drones. Still, it's perfectly functional, and Audels app will be familiar to anyone who has used a DJI drone. Number 5. Sima X20 Mini Drone. I've been flying drones for 7 years, and I still get a little nervous every time. If you've invested more than $1,000 in your drone, you'd be crazy not to be a little nervous. One of the best ways to get over that is to practice with a cheap one like my favorite toy drone from Sima. The X20 is sold in a variety of configurations and is rebranded by several companies, but it's all the same basic hardware. Don't pay more than $40. Be careful flying indoors, as it can hurt when it hits you. Ask me how I know that. It's a little different to fly compared to the bigger drones. If anything, it's more difficult, but also a lot of fun.